I'm Mike with Imprintables Warehouse, and today we're going to talk about Spectra Colorprint Plus solvent or eco-solvent printable heat transfer material. The Colorprint Plus, again as I said, it's a heat transfer material that's printable on any solvent or eco-solvent based printer. Today we're printing on the Roland VS300, which is available exclusively through Imprintables Warehouse. We're going to print on the Colorprint Plus today, designed for a nylon coach's jacket. The Colorprint Plus is applicable to 100% cotton, 100% polyester, as well as difficult fabrics such as nylon. So what we're going to look at today is the printing, the weeding, and the heat application onto a nylon coach's jacket. We had our graphic designed in Adobe or Corel Illustrator, whichever you prefer. And we took it into Roland VersaWorks, which is rip software for the printer, and sending it to the printer to print on our Colorprint Plus. And as with any 99% of all solvent printable materials, Colorprint Plus, it's a white material mounted on a polyester carrier sheet. And since this machine is a print cut machine, you always want to be sure to do your test cuts prior to sending the job to cutting. And I filled the entire width of the page. You know, even if you're only having to do 1 or 2 logos, it's always a good idea to fill that width of the page. You know, because you never know when you're going to need an extra, or you know, somebody else gets added to the team. Okay, now that the design has finished printing, it is going to bring the same job back in to contour cut around the logos. And you'll notice with the Colorprint Plus that there is no dry time prior to cutting needed. Okay, now that our design has been printed and cut, now it's time to weed. So I cut off one logo to make it a little easier, you know, on us for this demonstration, but you could mask that whole print job that we did. Okay, so just started a corner and it's weeded just like any other vinyl. And that's a very simple one. And now you notice that this transfer is printed in the positive, and that's because the next step is to use a transfer mask to remove that from the carrier sheet. And so we have a piece of transfer mask. Basically all that transfer mask is, it's basically a polyester type material that has a sticky back that is just used to put over the top of the design to pull it off. So that, you know, sometimes if you have a heat applied graphic like this and you try to not use the mask, what will happen is it'll curl up under the heat and, you know, basically make it next to impossible to heat apply. And also if you had any text, you know, with this design, you know, it's going to keep all that registration. You know, if you had the coach's name under here or, you know, anything of that nature that wasn't connected with that logo, this mask is going to pull it off and allow you to keep that registration. And when masking, always keep the carrier sheet of, you know, the mask itself, because like I said, we printed extra. You could put those extras that you might not use back on that carrier sheet and set on the shelves to use at a later date, or somebody gets added team or something like that. So now that it's masked, we can now take it to the heat press. Okay, now that we have the printing, the weeding, and the masking done, we're ready to apply to our garment. In this case, we have a 100% nylon coach's jacket that we're going to apply this to. And if you'll notice, this could be a very tough garment to decorate because of these buttons and this seam going down for the sleeve. So what we're going to use today, it's called a Print Perfect pad. And what this Print Perfect pad does is raise the pressing area so that those buttons and seams will fall below it, and this will allow you to get a nice even pressure on your heat press to ensure a proper heat application. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and put this inside of the jacket, you know, for our pressing area. And you can position it. And once you have that there, you can see this crease, and the buttons are going to fall below it, and as well as that seam, so we're going to get a nice flat surface to press on. And anytime you're using this Print Perfect pad, you always want to be sure to test your pressure, because it is going to get much heavier than what it was set at originally. So we'll go ahead and loosen that. And the Colorprint Plus, it applies at a temperature of 330 for 10 to 15 seconds with a light pressure. So we'll do it about a 3 or a 4 will do just fine. And we'll do a quick pre-press to get any moisture or wrinkles out of that garment. And now we'll be ready to go. So we'll go ahead and place our design right over our Print Perfect pad. So we'll get a nice flat pressing surface and lock it down for the 330 for 15 seconds. Okay. And that the application time is done. The Colorprint Plus is a cold peel product, so we'll go ahead and remove our jacket and set it aside so it can cool faster. Okay, now that our design has completely cooled, now we can remove the Mylar to complete our design. So there you have it, a full color decoration applied to one of the toughest substrates to decorate, 100% nylon, using Spectra Colorprint Plus. Colorprint Plus is also applicable to 100% cotton, 100% polyester, and as you can see, 100% nylon, making it the perfect choice for any sportswear application. Colorprint Plus is available in 15 and 30-inch wide rolls, and for your sample or to place an order, give us a call at 800-347-0068 or visit us on the web at imprintables.com.